Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. We're glad you guys could join us today. We're going to be bringing you a replay of last night's game with commentary from Coach Lee Davis, who we're pleased to have joining us here today. Coach Davis, a tough night in Lewisburg last night.
Oh, it was a tough night. You know, I thought our kids played hard for three quarters, and we just didn't get the job done. Whenever you spot another team 21 points, it's hard to come back from it.
How tough is it when you're on the road and get behind? Is it tougher than perhaps being at home?
Oh, it's much tougher because, you know, it takes your crowd out of it completely and their crowd's into it. And I don't think people really realize how important people in the stands and the community are when they come out. And our home games, when things are going well and we're loud and we're proud, it gets our kids fired up and it makes it a lot easier to play. So when you're on the road, it's a tough environment.
That's a tough place to play in Lewisburg as well, I would think.
Oh, it is. They got a great team this year. I mean, we're not going to take anything away from them. You'll see on the film, they're big, they're athletic. They've got a chance to do some special things this year.
Okay. All right, we're going to be bringing you film from that game with commentary from Coach Davis in just a moment. First of all, we want to acknowledge some of our great sponsors. We'll be right back right after this.
Ascend Federal Credit Union, raising possibilities.
Hey football fans, I'm Miss Tennessee 2012, Chandler Lawson, and spokesperson for Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee. 1 in 4 Tennessee children don't know where their next meal is coming from, and often their struggles are silenced. In Tullahoma, 5 Loaves for Kids sees that need and ensures that hundreds of students are fed each weekend. But that wouldn't happen without dedicated volunteers and generous contributions. So tonight, I'm asking you to contribute to the fight against child hunger. Please visit www.5loavesforkidscharity.com to lend your voice.
Do you need a part for your car that the dealer just wants too much money for? Well, bring your toolbox and pull the part yourself for huge savings at the CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull on Highway 55 between Tullahoma and Manchester. No walking through waist-high weeds here. All of our vehicles are located in our graveled parking lot, up on blocks with room to work. We stock hundreds of cars and trucks, foreign and domestic, new and old, with new vehicles added weekly. You can even search our entire vehicle inventory online. And if your old vehicle gives up the ghost, bring it by. We offer top dollar for your salvage vehicle. Open to the public 7 days a week until 6:30 or until dark, so there's plenty of time to come by. That's CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull.
You can see it in his swag. You can see it in his swag. He a boss, you can see it in his swag. How we walk, how we talk.
A lot can change in 2 years, but not everything has to. With the Charter Price Guarantee, lock in low rates for 2 years, because sometimes it's nice to know what's on the road ahead.
All right, welcome back. We're going into the first quarter now, Coach Davis. And talk a little bit about your captains there.
Our captains there are number 28, Matthew Ross, number 7, Bradley Tobit, 93, Matt Taylor, and number 75, Nathan Henderson. They represent our senior class. We've got a lot of seniors this year, and we've actually got a chance where every senior will be a captain, I think, twice throughout the whole year. So that's a great opportunity for them, and you know, we just kind of look at what they've done and how they did during the week and if they're going to be captains that week or not. But you can see we had a nice little turnout. Our fans followed us pretty well. We had the band came, and we start off with the football.
And I'd say that's always a positive thing, particularly playing on the road.
It is, and that's what we wanted. And we knew coming into the game that we weren't going to return any kicks. And sure enough, you can see why. This guy puts it about through the goalpost. He's a fantastic kicker, and like I said, we didn't work very much on kickoff return this week because we knew we wouldn't use it.
That's got to be a big plus for you when you got a guy that can kick like that.
It'd be
those returns.
Oh, it'd be great. But here we start out doing what we do, try to run the football. And we see, we'll go 3 plays here of us launching the ball a little bit and trying to run right at them, and they're humongous up front. I mean, I thought we would have better success. I kind of depended our game plan on us having success being able to run the football. And, of course, when that doesn't happen, then you've got issues. Nice little catch there by Jeffrey Simmons, and it's 3rd and 4, and when you're pinned that deep, it's time to punt it.
Punting on 3rd and 4, what's your philosophy there, Coach?
If it's anything that's 4th and 2 and beyond, we'll most of the time go for it. Now, you'll see during this game we had a hard time getting any kind of yards, and this is bad. When you play an option team and you play a spread team, you have to be fundamentally sound, and we weren't. And if you're not fundamentally sound against a good team, you're down 7-0.
Guy got outside there and appeared to have decent speed, didn't he?
Oh, he had great speed. I think it was a little deceiving there. He's a great player, and he'll be playing at the next level somewhere. But again, kickoff return unit, we got them a lot of work here in the first quarter. They're going to start at the 20-yard line again. We actually got a safety later on in this game, and he had to kick from the 30-yard line and still put it in the end zone.
That's unbelievable for high school.
Must be nice.
Yeah. You mentioned you hadn't anticipated returning any kicks. You scouted these people pretty well.
We did. We scouted them real well. Here, sweep, we decided, hey, they're big up front. Let's see if we can't get to the outside, and missed a couple blocks. And, now it comes to the point where we're having trouble running the ball. Let's air it out a little bit. And we had no trouble doing that last night. We threw it all over the field. Peyton Meeker and our receivers did a great job of just throwing it around everywhere.
Peyton Meeker would be a sophomore this year or junior?
He's a junior this year.
Yeah.
So we still got another year with him, which is a great thing. And I thought our punt team did well last night, as they get a penalty here. But I thought they did a great job of covering kicks. We got it out, no bad snaps. Had a couple bad kicks, but that happens. We have a junior kicker, and you can't, if you depend on kickers, you're always in trouble. But again, now they're starting on their side of the 50, and you can't beat a good team doing that.
Pretty good stop there on that play by number 7. Though.
Oh yeah, Bradley Tobit is senior this year, didn't play last year, and has come out and just become a great linebacker for us. Reads well, runs the football, and he makes a lot of plays. Another guy there getting in on a stop is Jordan Wilson, and we can talk all day about him. He had a great game last night. I don't have the stats yet, but there's no telling how many tackles he had. It was just all day long.
Plus, you had several guys there around the football on that play there.
We did. There's a jump ball that, hey, I'm more athletic than you. That's 7 points. So just like that, you're now 14-0, and that's on the road against a good team, and you're in trouble.
And we're still in the first quarter.
It's nice to see, though, as you watch this later on, we're a better team than we showed here in the first quarter. I mean, I still believe in my team, and still love those guys to death. We're going to be pretty good. It's just going to take a little time for us to get everything going.
And there's a lot of football left. This is early in the season.
Oh, yeah, this is week 1. I mean, we got all the time in the world. Nice little scramble there by Meeker. Need to teach him how to slide a little better, not take those shots, but, what are you going to do?
Those shots will wear on you late in the game.
Oh, they will. Nice pitch and catch there.
Right now, that seems to be working for you.
It is. We threw the ball well last night. and that's a play that we have to compete. If people are going to get up and play man coverage on us and press us, we got to be able to run by them a little bit. That's something we'll work on this week in practice and get us ready. Draw here again, trying to run the football. We're a run-first team, and whenever we can't run the football, we're in deep trouble. And just like that, we're punting again.
Ball loose there for a moment, wasn't it?
It was. It hit a guy on the back, and it was a free ball. And if we would have been able to recover that, it would have helped us out tremendously. Again, defense starting to pick it up a little bit. You see an option attack, and I don't care how well you try to reproduce it in practice, you just can't replicate that kind of speed, and it showed first quarter Friday night. Now, we were able to kind of come back and play better in the second, third, and fourth quarter.
We had a penalty there.
We had a penalty, yeah, a little late action going on. Power, and that's
ball on the ground.
Ball on the ground, our ball. Gives us life, although we're on the 15-yard line. That one could have been bad. With some pass interference there going on, but Meeker took a shot there on the legs, and you never want to see your quarterback get hit down low.
Not.
Again, quick slant. Good hands by Chris Vaughn trying to get extra yardage. I tell you, we've got some receivers that'll catch the football. We may drop it every now and then, but I have faith in every one of the receivers we have. They're going to catch the football. They may not ever break it for long, but we'll catch it.
Like a late hit out there on Meeker as well.
Yeah. Here's a 4th and 3. This is one of those that you can say, hey, let's punt it, but I got faith in my guys, so we'll go for it. I mean, anything 4th 2, 4th and 3, you're on a 6A level, you ought to be able to get that. But
and you're seeing that a lot more in high school. Good second effort there.
Oh, great second effort there by Rozier. He's got on number 6, and that's the one I asked for a spot because it was awful close, and I was denied my spot about 3 or 4 times, and I didn't know you could actually do that, but I guess I'm wrong. But yeah, the way the game's played now, you'll see a lot of teams go for it on 4th down, and we're one of those teams.
Almost had him there.
Almost. That's a great job by Marshall County's quarterback and receiver to kind of sling it out there and get extra yardage. End of the first quarter, and down by 14, but they're moving the ball. And that's never a good sign. Option, we just miss a tackle, and you miss a tackle on a great player, and you've got issues.
That option really puts some pressure on your defense, I would think, especially when they got team speed as they do.
Oh, it does. Like I said, you got to play just sound football at all times. Here's a great block. We got a lot of pressure there on field goal block, and it's a good job. We're sitting here in the second quarter, and if you take the first quarter out of it, which I know you can't, but in our minds as coaches, we try to take the first quarter out of it, and it's 6-0 right now.
Yes.
And that's the way we're trying to coach our kids, like, hey, it's 6-0, we'll come back. If we can keep it close, we're good. And you'll see here in the second quarter, conditioning really starts to hurt them. They're really not in great conditioning, and their D-line are over there on the sidelines just gassed and winded, and we thought we could take advantage of it. If we could get this game close in the fourth quarter, felt like we could run the football. But as you can tell from watching this, we've really got to make us better. We've got to become a better football team. We got a bye week this week, and it couldn't come at a better time. We really need to work on Coffee County. In 2 weeks, we play for the Coffee Pot, and Tullahoma will take care of itself. But we've got to make sure that Coffee County gets back to being Coffee County.
I would imagine that bye week really helps you after you've already played 2 games, kind of understand what you need to do.
It does, and we are very banged up. I mean, we are really hurting. We got some guys that need to ice about every day, and you usually don't want a bye week this early in the year, but it's going to help us out a lot. Great snag and run by Rozier. Again, throwing the football well. I mean,
That was a good throw there.
It was a great throw. I don't know when it happened, but at some point it looks like we turned into a spread team. I don't understand how that happened.
It's always nice when that happens in the game, isn't it, Coach?
Again, where I feel like we're almost banging our head against the wall, running against those big inside 3 guys. They've got 3 guys up front that are probably average 6 foot, 300 pounds. 305.
And that's big for high school.
Oh, it's
folks.
huge for high school. It's a sick feeling there. 4th and 1, and we can't get it. I want to believe that our team is built on being able to always get 4th and 1, and that was 1 out of 2 or 3 times throughout the night that we didn't get it. And that's just a sick feeling for a coach and for an offensive line and running back and just the entire offense when you struggle to get 4th and 1. But again, defense stepping up, playing well. Making open field tackles, running
nice
the football.
tackle.
Yep, you got 11 guys coming to the football at all times, and that's a wonderful feeling.
And a lot of your guys, I'm sure, are playing both ways, are they not?
They are. We've got a couple going both ways. We try to limit that as much as possible, but in high school football, you just got to play the best you got. Great sack there by Lida. Jonathan Lida's turned into a great player for us. We were able to move him from nose guard to end, and here we go, walk up, force them to punt, and we're getting the ball back. Defense stepped up, did a great job.
So no points off of that to fail 4th and 1 try there.
No, come away with no points. Get the ball back though. Again, pinned us deep. If you notice, kind of the theme of the night, we never really had the ball too much on our side of the ball.
And I guess you got to be a little conservative in that situation, do you not? Or?
You do. Great little dump off to Rozier, and Rozier ducks his head and gets a couple yards. It's a great job by our quarterback, Peyton Meeker, looking off receivers, stepping up in the pocket. That's what you ask him to do.
And Meeker's really matured, hasn't he?
Oh, he has. He's turned into a very, very good player for us. And here we go, punt,
good
pin him
bounce
deep.
there.
Oh,
Good
great
ball.
job. You can see there's bright spots throughout this whole game. And our defense is becoming a bright spot in this game. They don't score another point for the rest of the game. A little blocking in the back there. It's just so hard to contain a great back for 4 quarters. And
Is he a senior?
He is. He is, and this back,
Almost had him there. Yeah, and everybody's
great job.
closing on it. 3 guys on him.
Again, great job running to the football. Great job by Justin Mukov coming up, setting the edge on that last play. But if we could ever put a full game together, we'll be a good team. If you look at the way we played the first quarter at Shelbyville and the way we played the second, third, and fourth here, we've almost played 1 game in 2.
Right.
that's just that's an unfortunate bounce.
Break,
it was. The punter kicked it so high, I thought it made it rain, and Bombstein just kind of lost it in the lights, and just an unfortunate break because now they get the ball back when we were fixing to take the ball in probably the best field position we'll start with all night. Again, see a lot of red hats behind the ball.
Yeah, and a lot of misdirection there, and they're picking up on that, and the defense doing a good job here.
Great job here. Free safety. Hunter Smithson being in the middle of the field. And Hunter's turned out to be a leader on that defense and is really doing a great job for us.
Flag on the play.
They had a guard move. They missed it, so we declined the penalty, and we'll take the ball on the 20-yard line. And let's go back to work and see what we can do from here. We're narrowing down the half, so right now we're just trying to run the ball, get into halftime, and let's regroup. Let's talk about this effort that we've had and how we can do better in the second half of the football game.
All right, coming to the halftime at 20-0.
20-0 again.
It looked a lot closer than that, actually.
It was. That's 2 games in a row that we felt like we were a lot closer than the scoreboard indicated, but people look at the scoreboard and it didn't look so good at 20-0.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a commercial break right here, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Partners for Healing provides medical care to the working uninsured of Coffee, Franklin, and Moore counties. We are in Tullahoma from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursdays, and in Manchester on Fridays from 8 to 12. We provide primary medical care and offer an in-house disease management program.
My name is Rosie Mitchell, and I would just like to say I am blessed to have partners in my life.
Please call 455-5014 for more information. Thank you for being one of our Partners for Healing.
They say you see the world different. It's like I see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. And that's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart performs the most heart procedures in the state. That experience means more survivors. For more than 40 years, they have been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on because you want to survive.
Welcome to Markram's Pharmacy. For over 30 years, Markram's Pharmacy has been committed to great customer service and to great prices. Markram's Pharmacy is also committed to the prevention of illness and in conjunction with your physician in keeping you well. Also, check out our wellness centers, our home health care products, and our nice gift selection. As you can see, Markram's Pharmacy is your hometown discount pharmacy and so much more. We hope to see you soon.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl. The team's taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.
Welcome back to the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. And we've got a couple of people coming up here to help us that might know a thing or two about football. To my right, we're pleased to have with us the quarterback, Peyton Meeker, and joining on the other side of Coach Davis there is D'Angelo Rozier, the running back, number 6.
He is number 6. I don't know why he's number 6. I guess he must have left his jersey in the locker room before the game. I don't understand why anyone would go to a football game without a jersey, but sometimes it happens.
What's his number normally?
It's usually number 1.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't think we'll wear 6 again. We didn't have the greatest night of our life, so we'll retire 6.
You want to comment on that, D'Angelo? How did that happen?
Number 6 will not be worn again. I can tell you that. Wasn't a good time.
As quarterback, Peyton, when your running back comes out there and he forgot his jersey, does that make you a little apprehensive about how things are going to go this night?
It kind of makes me want to be a little hard on him because he forgot his stuff, but he's a good back. I trust him.
What was your take on the game, Peyton?
The second half was positive, I think. We moved the ball up and down the field, we just couldn't put it in the end zone. It wasn't a bad game.
Yeah, okay, all right. All right, let's go move on into the fourth quarter, or rather third quarter action, and you guys can feel free to comment on anything that you might want to see here. Are we ready or are we not? We may not be ready. I may be carrying a little fast. There we go.
Third quarter starts here. We going to halftime, and we have a nice little chat with the team, and I feel like we've got things going in the right direction here. We've got to get them stopped, and we've got to convert. Whenever you don't convert on 4th and 1, that always kills the team. And we've put everything behind us, and we're working on the second half now.
As you mentioned, though, their line was a lot bigger than you guys were.
Oh, they were humongous. Our offensive line was huge. Defensive line was huge. We relied on our speed, and when you're not a very fast team and you rely on your speed, that's never good. But again, Jordan Wilson having an outstanding game, probably the best game of his career so far. He's made the first 2 tackles, I think, and he's playing well.
16, Austin Stacy's Jeffrey Simmons.
Forcing them punt, 3 and out. You can't ask for anything better coming out of the halftime. And now we need to get the ball and just do something with it. So I always feel like I've got a trick up my sleeve, so why not come out in the first half and show it? And sure enough, throw it back. Great catch there by Bobstein.
Great throw.
Yeah, great throw, great catch.
Left-hander too, right?
He was.
Yeah.
Now we're down, we're moving the ball. Everything's going well. I mean, running sweep there, gains a bunch of yardage. Coming out of the halftime, we are feeling like we are world beaters now. Still feeling good, feeling fine. Ran the football better there. This was a play that worked fairly well for us in the first half, so we came back to it, and they made some halftime adjustments to shut it down. False start. Down the red zone. You get in the red zone, you've got to come away with points at all times. And, a little pass interference, move the ball again. 10-yard line now, getting our heavy package, and I don't think our heavy package even weighs half of what their D-line weighs.
That's got to wear you down after 4 quarters there.
Oh, it's got to. Again, down to the 5-yard line. And, this was a play that we worked all summer, all fall, and it just never popped open. But here we are at the 1-yard line, 4th and 1. And I will take my team 4th and 1 always.
That was a good run there, Paige.
Just trying to make a play.
And we didn't get it. So that's twice tonight that 4th and 1 and we couldn't gain it. And that turns the ball over on the 1 yard line. And I don't think you'll ever win a game if you can't convert 4th and 1 on the 1 yard line. So now we put our defense out there, but at least we've got our defense in a good position. We've got them pinned. We're okay if we get them stopped. Again, great job running to the football. It's so nice to see a lot of red hats around the football at all times.
And you saw that. You've seen that several times in this game where there's several guys.
Oh yeah, I feel comfortable that if we play a full game on offense and defense, we can play with anybody in the state of Tennessee. It's just we haven't done that yet. And it's a great job there by Hunter Smithson knocking the ball out of the guy's hands. And now we're forcing them to punt and we're bringing some pressure. And I don't know if our pressure or just a bad snap worked, but now it's 2. We got 2 points. And at least our scoreboard side is lit up. Now this is impressive when you can kick the ball from the 20-yard line and it goes in the end zone. We were expecting to
This is going to go in the end zone?
Yes, we were expecting to get great field position, and needless to say, we did not. That is big-time football.
You think that guy's going to play at the next level?
I think so.
Yeah.
Getting the ball. Again, you expect to get good field position. You end up at the 20-yard line, and it's just a killer. But again, we've turned into a spread team, so we're throwing it around a little bit. Here's a good run by Rozier, and look at Meeker out there up front trying to be a lead blocker.
I'm impressed, Peyton. Quarterback don't get to block all that much, did he?
He don't like it too much.
Fourth and 1, and we've been stopped twice on 4th and 1, and I know my tailback who's sitting to the left of me and my O-line was very furious with me about punting here on 4th and 1, and again, it goes against everything in my nature on punting on 4th and 1, but after we've been stopped twice, I couldn't take a chance turning it over in the 20-yard line.
Because you're really still in the game here.
We are. We're still in the game. I mean, our defense has stepped up here in the second half. Offensively, we feel like we're moving the ball a little bit. I just don't. It just wasn't a chance that I could take at that point. It's a great run by that kid. I don't know if anybody paid attention to that run or not, but he stuck his foot in the ground and went back the opposite way, and that's impressive.
I was sitting here watching that.
Yep. Great run by a great player. And now we know we've got to score. We can't, this thing is starting to get a little bit out of hand. They're starting to run away with it.
Yeah, at this point, you probably need to score every time you get the football.
We do. We don't have a choice anymore. All the 4th downs we've got to convert. Good job by Meeker, stepping out of the pocket. And good catch by Jesse Brown.
Yeah, nice though.
Our O-line did a great job there of giving us time. And when we're asked to throw that route, that's one that Meeker has to keep in his hands for a while. Great catch there, Jeffrey Simmons. Starting to throw the football a little bit. I thought Meeker's arm was going to fall off. I don't think we've ever thrown it this much in any game ever.
Good move there by Rozier. Did you have any idea you'd be throwing it that much, Peyton, when you came into this game?
No, I thought we was going to try and pound the ball, keep them off the field, and run the clock down. But it came down like that when they throw the ball and move the ball up and down the field.
Good job here by Meeker. Showed a little speed. I didn't know we had this. Nice little slide into second base there. That makes head coach happy when your quarterback slides and doesn't take hits. And again, now let's run the football. We've got them worn out. We knew we would in the fourth quarter. You see those guys have their hands on their knees on the D-line. Felt like we could run the football. It's just kind of bad that it was this late. We really wish that it had been a closer game by now. And then running the football would have took a little more effect. Third and 1, touchdown.
Great run there.
Great run by Rozier. That's what he does. You get him pretty close to the end zone, and he's going to try his best to get in, and he's going to fight and do what he can.
Yeah, because I think he broke a couple of tackles there. They could have had him stop.
He did. And now we've got an onside kick it, and it was not a very good onside kick. But we're at that point in the game. They're going to run the football. I wouldn't look for them to throw it too much. And we've got to get the ball back, and we've got to keep scoring. And that's a sick feeling for a head coach when you know that you're down and you're going to have to, as soon as you get the ball back, start launching around again.
Nice play there.
Great play. Again, defense stepped up. Defenses look good. There's Jordan Wilson again making a great play coming over the top. And they're forced to punt. Again, what a boom. And we were very lucky that that went into the end zone. Come back out. Trying to set up some stuff.
Well, that was awful close. That was almost a completion. Great arm there, Sean. Arm strength there.
It was good. That was something we kind of drew in the dirt that we saw that we liked. And nice little design play there. And here, we didn't have a rollout protection called. And Meeker decided to roll out anyway. And that's always bad for your quarterback's health. Bad punt. And, we probably could have went for it and got more than 4 yards. Now you're giving a good team the ball inside the 20-yard line. They cough it up. You kind of feel at this point that we got a shot. I mean, they're turning it over, and it's the first game of the year for them, and we've got to convert. We've got to make plays. Great snag there by Grayson Miller.
If you keep playing this kind of offense, you may have to have somebody keep a pitch count on your quarterback there.
Oh, I know. I know. It's unbelievable that I didn't know we had this many pass plays. Got a legal chop block on them, which I was shocked that they called. Good little job of making stuff happen. It was a great call by the official there. He ruled out a catch and a step out of bounds. And I was very pleased there. And good run here by Rozier. And I know time's winding down, and you've got to keep them honest. We've got to run the ball a little bit to keep people from just teeing off on us. And great catch by Logan Baumstein, who was injured. We didn't know if he was even going to play tonight. Now we're down inside the 3-yard line. And first and goal from the 3, and there's no time left. So, our run game is not really effective here. And second down and 3 from the 3.
You're just lining up the shotgun just about every play now.
At this point, if we run the ball, the time will run out. So 4th and 3 again, and turn the ball over again. As you can tell, this week in practice, we're going to focus a lot on stuff to do on the goal line, and now they're just running the clock out. I mean, the game's over. They're just going to pound the football for a little bit. And I'm calling timeouts, doing everything I can to extend the game because I don't want our kids to believe that we've quit in them and that they should quit. If you see, they're playing hard.
Sure.
We're still playing hard in the fourth quarter. That's something that we didn't see very much, and I love to see that from the kids. I mean, this game is out of reach, but we're still going punt block. We're still doing everything we can to keep playing and to give us a chance to score and keep the game close. There's number 6 again, catching a pass.
Still fighting for extra yards.
Oh, yeah. Protection broke down, and again, now you got your quarterback running for his life. Fourth and 1, and we don't convert. If you see, there's a pattern
one
here.
there, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's pretty frustrating.
Again, look at all those red hats of the football, fourth quarter. I mean, it's just everything's winding down, and we're still running, still playing hard. That's great to see. That's a positive that comes out of a game like this. And now they take a knee, and the ball game is over.
That's your final score, 27-8, Lewisburg, or Marshall County rather, and so kind of a tough night. But the game was looks to me like, you know, as we watched the replay here, was much closer than the score would indicate. I mean,
oh, I agree. You know, the first quarter we had some mental breakdowns and weren't in the right spot on defense, and you take those plays away, you take the first quarter away, and it's a great game.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It was a great game between a defensive line that they have that was just humongous and controlled the line of scrimmage, and we wanted to run the ball, and we had to throw the football. And I tell you, I'm getting comfortable in throwing it. I'm starting to like this with the way our receivers go and the way our quarterback is controlling everything, and we're protecting them fairly well. And you know, we may end up throwing it more this year than we did in the past.
They seemed to key on D'Angelo last night. Do you think? I mean, it seemed it was tough getting yards up the middle last night.
It was, but that's what everybody's going to do. I mean, you know, right. Rozier over here had almost 1,500 yards last year, 21 touchdowns. If you're not going to try to stop him, you're not a very good coach.
Exactly.
So that's what people are going to do. They're going to load the box up, and that's fine. Like I said, I feel like we've got a quarterback and receivers that can make plays, spread people out, and then we'll always give the ball to Rozier. I mean, he'll be the focal point of the offense. We'll run power, we'll run ISO. He'll get his carries. We don't ever have to worry about that.
Meeker showed a little mobility last night on a number of occasions, didn't you think?
I thought so. I don't know where the speed came from. I don't know if he was just running for his life or what, but he showed a little speed last night.
Peyton, your coach saying you guys may open it up a little bit more in the coming weeks. Is that good news for you? Do you like that style?
I like that kind of offense, but then we doing that, then it opens up the running game for D and let D get more yards, more touchdowns.
Right. Okay. You're gonna have to make them. They'll be. You got a week off, Coach. So your opponents from here on probably need to be thinking about a more diverse attack.
They should. And the week off comes at a great time. Like I said, we're gonna make sure we're all healed up. We're gonna make Coffee County better.
All right, and we'll be bringing that to you every Saturday morning right here at 10 o'clock on Charter Channel 6. Guys, Peyton Meeker, D'Angelo Rozier, thank you for joining us today. Coach, always a pleasure to work with you. We probably think that Chip Ramsey will be back again next week. So anyway, Coach says I'm better looking than him, but thank you very much, Coach. Anyway, all right, folks, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.